Hey boys and girls, I'm back. Well, last time when we rounded up the last part, we just got Morden, so, well, I got everyone I needed from Omega, so next up we're going to get one that doesn't require any sort of shooting to get, who is located on the Citadel, so we take a little flight with the mass relay. Well, jump to the Citadel. Warp drive activate. Whee! There it is. Let's get inside and get to business. I was just gonna show this one time. Don't have to worry, I'm gonna continually show this every time when I have to come here, so you have to admit though, even though this is CG, you don't find many games that have this high quality of a CG. You don't see it a lot anymore in okay, I don't know what the hell that was with the lag, but there we go. Dock to the damn place. Loading screen, as usual. Luckily my laptop is a pretty good one for this game, so loading screens are never too long. It's within the area that you can accept it. At least I could. If you have a very limited amount of patience, then this wouldn't be good for you. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter who I take along. I'm not really doing this for that. Let's see what we got. Okay. I'll be showing you some of the things that are different this time around from than when you would start a completely clean slate Shepard.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
Okay. Ooh, free gifts.
Got
I can never.
Problems with collectors? Try Kasumi's credit services.
Sure, why not?
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Nice.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
I'll bet.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way.
Okay.
I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
You sure?
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
Okay, good to know that.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out
Okay.
they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
What deal?
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get
She's
it back.
really close by, and yet I don't know.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway.
Oh,
I've
well,
taken
that's
a
not
liberty
really
of
giving
getting
me
you some
much.
evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
What? Armor isn't presentable at a party?
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman.
Uh-huh.
Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy.
Sounds fine
His
to me.
mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
Duh.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
Oh, so I'm your backup.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Okay.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous.
That's not
He
good.
stole something he shouldn't. He warned me
He's
it was
a bad boy.
something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information.
She's right there, and you don't even
What could
see
he have
him.
found that's so
See
bad?
her.
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it.
That's a bad
wrapped it
thing,
up in
right?
his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
Okay.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
Good to know.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda. The best he stole something he...
I already said
information
this.
Got him killed.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun.
Well, unfortunately, luck isn't something that Shepard has.
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
She is good. She's the first one of your squad member who has that kind of tactical club.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light. It impacts
That's fast.
with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb.
Ouch.
That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space.
I love that sentence.
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot.
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once
Really?
you fire this hunk of metal,
I didn't know that.
Going till it hits something.
Okay.
That can be a ship.
Okay.
Or the planet behind that ship.
There's also a
It might
possibility.
go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years.
That's
If
a long
you pull
time.
the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime.
Okay.
That is why you
Good to
check your
know.
damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
Priceless. Let's see. Huh?
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down.
What?
What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I've been getting that a lot.
I'm getting that everywhere. It's a pain in the ass. Who do I talk to about it?
Our station commander is just beyond the scanners. Out and to the right. He can reinstate your IDs.
Okay. Well, let's get that done then.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Hello.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
How does he know that
You're
I'm...
not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
It's good that they don't know that I'm here. Works with the anonymous and secret mission thing.
Don't change it. Anonymity is useful in my current mission.
Sure, you're a goddamn hero. It's not like we have to worry about you smuggling guns in or something.
No, I just carrying them out in the open.
I
That's
just
even
put
better.
a lock in the system. Officially, you still don't exist. And you won't get hassled by the security checkpoints.
Good to know.
You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost specters is still kicking.
Okay, if it's really necessary.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get.
Yeah.
Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get
Let's see what we can find out about this, about everything that's been going
It looks
on
like most of
since
the
Mass
damage
Effect
from
1.
Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
Presidium was pretty shot up, of course. They fixed that first.
Priorities,
All
eh?
the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the keepers got things restored fast.
Good to know.
Caesary ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Boo-hoo.
I need to talk to the council. How can I get to the Presidium from here?
Head through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
Seems simple.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians.
Good to know.
In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar.
So
There's also
all
a human
those who are
commercial
not
zone
the big
at Shinneki.
leagues in the galaxy, huh?
We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a quarry the other day.
Okay, interesting. Humans in CSEC.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
Yeah, I have a bit of
CSEC took
a
lot of casualties when the Geth
stuck-up
boarded the
nose, so I'll be
Presidium.
sniffing my
The Special
nose
Response
up a
Division
lot.
was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced
I'm not sick if
bodies.
you guys are worried, though I doubt you guys will ever get worried about me. But hey, that's life in Holland
I
for
overheard
you.
your conversation. Make him scream a little.
This isn't a Presidium.
Oh,
All they have
easy.
to worry about are protesters outside their
Think of your heart,
free speech
dude,
zones
and your
or
blood
some
pressure.
poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work
bullshit
outside the
thing.
council's rulebook.
See ya.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
I'm gonna show you one of the shops in this place because the shopkeeper gives a different reaction to you than he normally does. Let's first listen to these two crow.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
You ever been up there?
No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
Well, you are a
I
risk.
think every Krogan is dangerous.
Damn Turians. I should kill them all.
And they think it's weird that people don't like Krogan that much. They're really not the socializing types, are they? If you've played the game without first days, game from the original that you save the council, if you use the blank slate game, you know, like a new game just for Mass Effect 2, you know that you let the council die, and this guy doesn't like humans that much. This is what you get now. First of all, when you talk to him, he's already giving you the hard treatment.
What can I do for you?
Now this he normally wouldn't say. Now let's see what he has to say. Let's see what he knows, what he can tell us about the
I
shop.
thought weapons were restricted on the Citadel now.
Carrying them around is. Selling them isn't. We store them in off-site containers and deliver them to your ship. People who have permission to carry, like CSEC, can walk out with them.
And me, of course.
I'd like to buy something.
Try our electronic catalog interface. That kiosk over there.
Okay. Seems simple enough.
Tell me about your services.
We sell quality hunting supplies, which you'll need when you purchase one of our adventure travel packages.
Sounds interesting.
Imagine it, human. The break of day. You and your team have been stalking a Shafa for 5 days. In that time, it's killed 4 men.
Ooh, sounds dangerous.
You see it? Line it up. Take the shot. Blam!
You gotta give it.
Down.
This guy's a good
You're the
merchant.
hero.
He
That's
knows how to sell
what
his
we
product.
offer. Not a vacation, but an experience.
Nice. What's your job?
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Rodham believes in salesmanship, the personal touch. Some say we're old-fashioned. We recognize that adventure traveling is a niche, a small, tight-knit community.
True. I'm gonna be nice to this guy because he's me with guns and weapon upgrades. That's not a bad thing, according to me. Not at least for me.
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame. A human can hardly take down a feral Theron, let alone a Shafa. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and...
The Shepherd? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
That's
Oh,
the one and only.
you do know me.
By the spirits. Shepherd, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Yeah, sure.
Sure you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we
Well,
record
if you want to,
Just
go
speak towards
ahead.
my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
Probably not. Let's see what this guy has to sell. Ooh, a lot of nice stuff. The Aegis Fist. We'll just buy those armor upgrades right away. I say we buy everything. If I can. I think I can. So that's a good thing.
We can use this.
That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Weapon upgrades? Done. I should be able to manage for a while. La 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 la.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game.
This one is
It's
really
like
getting
Arthurian
annoying.
mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now.
So its player cap is about the same much as World of Warcraft. Although that was when back then. It's not anymore. Some say it still is 12 million players, but I've heard that a lot of people stopped playing, so. Okay, let's go to the Presidium. Nice name for it. We're gonna go see what the council. Let's see how deep that stick up the butts of the council has been getting. Loading screen. Still, you gotta admit that the variety in the loading screen keeps the game interesting. You never get bored of it, to be honest. Not too much. At least I don't. Okay. Almost there. Ooh, pretty.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about it.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
Yay.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
Oh
We
boy,
called
here
this
we
meeting so
go.
you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
You mean Sovereign's gift?
Saren wasn't the one commanding the Geth. It was the Reaper, Sovereign.
Ah yes, Reapers.
Oh great.
The immortal race of sentient
The skeptic.
starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Like expected from a bunch of politicians.
No one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
It's ridiculous.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual.
How
He
can
convinced
you
the Geth
goddamn
Reapers were real,
convince
just
machines?
as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
Oh yeah? Sure.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
Oh, for the love of...
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
No shit.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
It doesn't
Geth
even
are
look like
capable of
anything that the
remarkable
Geth would build.
technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
Uh-huh,
This
sure.
Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is.
Bullshit.
Manipulated
Go fuck
by
yourself,
Cerberus, and
you
before then
stuck-up
by Saren.
sons of bitches.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
They saved my goddamn lives.
Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there
At
is
least I have some
compromise,
backup
not
in
a
the
public
political on the
acknowledgement
political
to give
area.
your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a spectre.
Reinstatement?
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems. But Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
If it's the best they can give me, I'll live with it. I'm just seeing it as a advantageous point, not because I like these guys.
I accept your offer.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Just keep them out of my way and I'll do my job.
I don't need their help. I just need you to keep them off my back.
Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about...
Oh great, my favorite politician of them all.
What are you doing here?
I love this comment.
I got a long list of people I didn't want to see, and your name is right at the top.
The feeling is mutual, believe me. Your return is a bureaucratic nightmare for us.
Maybe for you.
I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Counselor, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
I know the part shitstorm, but I don't really get what politics has to do with shit.
I'm here because the fate of humanity is at stake. That's what you should care about.
All you soldiers think alike. You charge headfirst into a problem with no regard for the long-term consequences.
Not
I
these
make the decisions around here, Udina. Your job is to clean up the mess I leave behind. Understand?
Of course, Counselor. Given the potential size of this one, I'd better get started. I'll be in my office.
Bye-bye.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
I'd fire him right away if he was in her mind.
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Yes. He's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
Let's ask some things about him.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years.
Sounds like the traditional time for any sort of construction.
It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless.
Then let them do all
We
the
never really
work.
thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources.
Who
But
gives
we
a
never
shit?
get done without them.
As long as they just do their job and don't kill anybody. I say let them do whatever they want.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces have been rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Was is the right word. I made sure of that.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Well, here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount
So you
them.
got cleaners doing the
But we
job
haven't
now.
had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
Boogeyman.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Olenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Yeah, I left
Staff Commander
Olenko
Olenko
alive
is
and
still
let
alive.
Ashley die.
But
Call
he's
me
working
gay if
on
you
a
want, but
special
hey, I got my reasons.
It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus. I'm sorry.
There were ups and downs working with that organization, isn't there?
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years.
Then what did you want?
Sometimes it feels like I'm
Retirement?
just beating my head against a wall.
I hope you're not.
Knowing the truth about Sovereign is
That
brutal.
probably could explain why his face got so fucked up.
I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight.
Why doesn't he come with me and do the real
Forget
job?
Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy.
Oh, come
Much as I
on.
complain, I've got an important job to do here. The
Fine.
front line. That's got to be yours.
Fine. I'll do all the work.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here.
So,
Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
some would say that the lighting is over-exaggerated, but in real life, I think they've really done a good job with this. Well, guys, I'm cutting this off of the air. It should be long enough. So, once again, rate, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I'll see you guys around.